Hey everyone, Neil deGrasse Tyson here. You know me, I love exploring the universe, from black holes to distant galaxies. But there's another vast universe, human belief. Today, we'll explore the rich tapestry of beliefs and the incredible diversity of human thought, the enduring power of faith. Let's explore Christianity, one of the most influential religions on earth. At its heart is the Bible, divided into the Old and New Testaments. Christians believe these sacred texts are divinely inspired. The Bible is central to church services, personal devotions, and prayer. Let's journey to the heart of Islam, centered on the belief in one God, Allah, and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad. Central to Islamic faith is the Qur'an, the literal word of God. Muslims memorize and recite its verses in Arabic, blending voices in faith. It is read during daily prayers, Ramadan, and personal study. Next, we venture into the ancient traditions of Hinduism, a religion deeply rooted in the Indian subcontinent. Hinduism is a tapestry of diverse beliefs and practices centered on Dharma, cosmic order, duty, and righteousness. Sacred texts like the Vedas, Upanishads, and Bhagavad Gita guide Hindus. Vedic chanting is common in temples. Let's explore Buddhism, a path to enlightenment founded by Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha. Guided by the Buddha's teachings, preserved in sacred texts like the Tripitaka, often chanted or recited in meditation. Our next stop takes us to the roots of Judaism. Central to Jewish tradition is the Torah, the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible. Passed down through millennia, the Torah shapes Jewish identity and practice. Now we explore Sikhism, a religion from the Punjab region of India. At the heart of Sikhism is the Guru Granth Sahib, revered as the living Guru, the eternal guide. Our journey now takes us to Jainism, an ancient Indian religion known for its emphasis on non-violence and spiritual liberation. The Agamas, sacred texts of Mahavira, guide Jains in ethical living, promoting compassion and self-discipline and respect for all living beings. These texts are read during worship, prayer, and meditation. Next, we explore the Bahá'í faith, a young religion emphasizing the oneness of humanity and the unity of all religions. Central to the Bahá'í faith are Bahá'u'llah's writings, considered prophetic. Baha'is read from the Kitab-i-Aqdas and other writings during devotion, study circles, and gatherings. Let's delve into Taoism, an ancient Chinese philosophy emphasizing harmony with the Tao, the natural order of the universe. The Tao Te Ching, a foundational text, guides navigating life with wisdom and grace. Its verses offer insights into balance, humility, and interconnectedness. The Tao Te Ching is recited in temples or during personal study for spiritual growth. Our journey takes us to Japan, exploring Shinto, an ancient religion connected to nature and ancestor worship. Shinto texts, used in rituals and ceremonies, offer insights into mythology, customs, and respect for the natural world in Shinto beliefs. While not commonly read by individuals, these texts are studied for understanding Shinto traditions. Let's travel back to ancient Egypt, a civilization captivated by life, death, and the afterlife. Imagine texts like the Pyramid texts and the Book of the Dead as guidebooks for the deceased, their spells ensuring safe passage into the realm of the gods. Now we find ourselves in ancient Greece, a world where gods and mortals mingled in epic tales of love, war, and destiny. Imagine Greek mythology with its pantheon of gods and goddesses, reflecting human experience, exploring fate, free will, and the complexities of human nature. Imagine Roman religious texts, including the Sibylline books, guiding priests and leaders, consulted during times of crisis to appease the gods and ensure the well-being of the Roman state. Now we venture north to the land of the Vikings, where Norse mythology, with its valiant warriors and powerful gods and the promise of Valhalla, reflects a culture of seafaring exploration and connection to the natural world. Imagine Celtic mythology passed down through generations as a tapestry woven from tales of bravery, love, and magic. Imagine New Age texts and spiritual guides as tools for self-discovery, encouraging exploration of personal spirituality and connection with a higher power. Imagine texts about Mount Fuji's worship as reverence for nature's grandeur and the spiritual power of this mountain. Imagine indigenous texts and traditions as expressions of a deep connection to nature, emphasizing respect and interconnectedness. Next, we explore animistic traditions, where the natural world, including the sun, moon, and stars, holds spiritual significance. Animistic stories and rituals express awe and gratitude for nature's life-giving forces, recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. Let's delve into Sufism, a mystical branch of Islam that emphasizes a personal experience of the divine. Imagine Sufi texts, like Rumi's poetry, as expressions of longing for God, filled with metaphors of love and yearning. Our journey takes us to the Himalayas, where Tibetan Buddhism flourishes. Imagine intricate mandalas and powerful mantras as tools for spiritual transformation, guiding practitioners towards enlightenment and realizing their true nature. Next, we explore Rastafarianism, a cultural movement from Jamaica. Rastafarian texts like the Holy Pibi and Kebra Nagast inspire and guide, emphasizing black liberation, social justice, and connection to Africa. Our journey now takes us to Vietnam, where Cao Daism blends Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. Cao Dai's texts fuse Eastern and Western religious thought, emphasizing universal brotherhood, spiritual development, and enlightenment. Let's explore Theravada Buddhism, a prominent school in Southeast Asia. Imagine the Pali Canon, a treasure trove of wisdom, guiding practitioners towards liberation and nirvana. Imagine atheistic texts like philosophical works as sources of inspiration, prompting reflection on morality and purpose. Imagine texts related to Sai Baba's teachings as messages of love, compassion, and the importance of spiritual practice. Imagine Gaian texts urging humanity to recognize our interconnectedness with nature and live in a way that sustains our planet. Let's travel back to the Mayan civilization, where astronomy, mathematics, and spirituality intertwined. Imagine Mayan texts like the Popol Vuh as windows into their cosmology, mythology, and cyclical time. Our journey continues to the Aztec Empire, where religion played a central role. Imagine Aztec codices with their vibrant imagery and symbolic language as records of rituals and the stories of their gods, reflecting a culture deeply connected to nature and the cosmos. Now we find ourselves in the Andes Mountains, exploring the Inca civilization and their reverence for Inti, the sun god. Inca texts and oral traditions express a culture deeply connected to nature. Their rituals designed to maintain harmony with the cosmos and ensure the empire's well-being. Let's journey back to Anglo-Saxon England, where pagan beliefs thrived before Christianity. Anglo-Saxon texts and oral traditions reveal gods, goddesses, and nature spirits, reflecting a culture deeply connected to the land and its cycles. Our journey now takes us to the Arctic Circle, where the Sami people, indigenous to Northern Europe, maintain a deep connection to nature and their traditions. Sami oral traditions express a worldview where humans and nature are linked. Their rituals honor the spirits of the land and ensure harmony with the natural world. Next, we delve into the world of shamanism, a spiritual practice found in various cultures worldwide. Shamanic texts and oral traditions guide spiritual journeys, describing techniques for altered states, spirit communication, and healing individuals and communities. Let's set sail with the Phoenicians, ancient seafaring traders who established a vast network across the Mediterranean. Phoenician texts and oral traditions reflect a culture shaped by trade, exploration, and diverse encounters, their pantheon of gods reflecting their maritime prowess and connections to the wider ancient world. Our journey takes us to Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization where writing, agriculture, and urban life flourished. Imagine Mesopotamian texts like the Enuma Elish as windows into a complex worldview, revealing their understanding of creation, the cosmos, and the relationship between humanity and the divine. Let's travel back to Sumer, one of the earliest civilizations, and explore their rich beliefs. Imagine Sumerian texts like the Epic of Gilgamesh as echoes from the past, offering insights into their cosmology, mythology, and the search for meaning. Imagine Hawaiian traditions as expressions of a deep connection to the land and sea, their rituals designed to maintain harmony with the natural world and honor the gods who watch over them. Imagine Polynesian oral traditions and texts as sea maps in the sky, guiding their voyages and connecting them to gods and goddesses ruling waves and heavens. Imagine Yoruba texts and oral traditions as vibrant spiritual expressions. Their rituals and ceremonies honor the enriches and connect with ancestors, maintaining balance between the human and spiritual realms. Imagine the symbols of the world's religions as keys to understanding diverse spiritual paths, where each symbol represents a unique tradition, belief system, and connection to the divine guiding followers through the complexities of faith and spirituality. Imagine Santeria texts and oral traditions as vibrant spiritual expressions, their rituals and ceremonies filled with music, dance, and offerings to the orishas who embody the forces of nature and human experience. Imagine Unitarian Universalist texts as sources of inspiration, encouraging individuals to seek truth, live ethically, and work for social justice. Imagine atheistic texts as invitations to critical thinking, encouraging individuals to question assumptions and explore ethical dilemmas. Imagine agnostic texts as explorations of epistemology, belief, and the human search for truth in an uncertain world. Thank you for joining us on this journey. The universe isn't just stars and galaxies, it's the tapestry of human belief, a testament to our wonder and meaning-making, connecting to something greater than ourselves.